Hello, on the newest episode of Joshua's DVD Reviews, we're going to cover the great classic Teen Titans Classic. Everyone knows that this is great and Teen Titans Go is garbage, except for that I don't really think it's garbage. I know if it's any sort of nostalgic bias, but, well, maybe it is. I don't know, but Teen Titans Go, pretty good when it's not bad. But anyway, this show is really good and stuff. Boy. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, the series is good, but the complete series, this release is just extremely shitty. So first of all, a little mini DVD history for those of you who actually care. There were some episodes releasing these compilation volumes, and then there was all these season sets, but none of them released in widescreen, just the 4x3 prints that they used in Cartoon Network, because obviously it was produced, because obviously the channel was airing in 4x3. But, yeah. And then more recent, like, digital releases on, like, HBO Max and stuff, and a new Blu-ray release have them in widescreen. There's a Blu-ray set with this exact same cover had them in widescreen, but not this version, even though this came out, like, in, like, 2018 or something, unless that's wrong. But it came out very late into 2010, so I don't know why they decided to use the 4x3 prints instead of just using the widescreen versions, which are using the Blu-ray release that came out at the exact same time. That's stupid and dumb and bad. But the actual visual quality, besides it not even being in the correct aspect ratio for no reason, the actual visual quality is good, and that's it. There's a super amazing great 7-disc set, yeah, on the back list. All these special features. What? A Warner Archive release having special features? Wow, that's so surprising. Especially considering how incredibly shitty and lazy a lot of these releases are, because this and also the Tom and Jerry Spotlight Collection thing that I did a review on like a billion years ago, and you probably shouldn't watch it. But anyways, I did a review on that, and that one also had extras, which I was surprised about when I very first got it. It's weird since the separate Tom and Jerry Spotlight DVDs didn't have extras, but the complete series does. So I guess it's just a thing with complete series releases and not just separate season releases. But I don't think that's true either, since the Yogi Bear complete series didn't have extras. But I guess they just don't care and they just like being idiots. But Warner Bros. Being idiots, never heard that before my entire life. Ah! So anyways, something really helpful. Well, not really helpful, but, well, yeah, I guess it is partially helpful, but the actual back case is different from the cardboard thing. But also, it actually gives an episode guide of which special features are on which disc, so that's helpful. Every disc, except for disc 1 and disc 5, have bonus features. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about the actual DVD as well. Incredibly not surprising to anybody, since this is the Warner Archive release. The menus are extremely lazy. I don't think that anybody was really going to be surprised by that, but every episode is its own, like, separate program, so you can't just go to that last part of an episode and then just go to the next episode by accident, but then you can't just go back. You can't just do that. Something weird with the chapter design is that there's like an extra chapter at the end which is like 1 second long, which is pretty standard for some DVDs, but for some reason the beginning of an episode is chapter 2 for no reason. But something even more confusing about the menus is that the episodes are grouped into seasons, which is stupid because sometimes it's just 3 episodes, and on disc 2 that just has the Apprentice 2-parter, and it's just 2 episodes all in one program, but then you have to go back and then select more episodes, which is like a random other amount. So yeah, it's really stupid, and yeah. But anyway, now to talk about the extreme horribleness and confusingness of the DVD menus. Let's go on to the bonus features, boy. Why did I say that? The bonus features are all the same ones as on the DVDs, which isn't really that much. Besides on the first season, where it has a bunch of featurettes and a Puffy Yumi sneak peek, which is really just a music video in disguise. And then a random Toontopia Heroes 2-parter. There's no actual introduction or context or insight into what it is. It's pretty decent, but I have no idea what it's even actually supposed to be, and there's no context, no information on it, and I don't think it's ever released anywhere besides on this. So, well, actually, the other seasons, I think that season 3 has a Heroes featurette, and then the other 2 seasons have a Know Your Foes featurette or something. But yeah, anyway, those extras are actually decent, but season 2 has literally the worst possible excuse for extras in literally most of existence. The only thing that really rivals it in its garbage and most uselessness is literally every extra on the Scooby-Doo Where Are You DVD set, except for the Hanna-Barbera retrospective thing. And they also did a review on it. Literally the only extra is catching up with Teen Titans, so you think they'll probably like a little featurette, like a little promotion. No, it's just literally a montage of clips from season 1. I've actually watched it, so I don't know if all the clips are actually from season 1, but I know that's probably literally the most useless extra in all of extras. Also, seasons 2 and 3 just don't have subtitles. I'm assuming on the original I think on the original, that for some reason, like on some of the Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain Justice League DVDs, basically a bunch of Warner Brothers DVDs around the time have the completely stupid decision of just not having English subtitles, but just having English captions that like French and Portuguese, but those subtitles aren't included. Season 1 is English, Spanish, and French subtitles, and season 4 and 5 just have English subtitles. But for some reason on season 1, the English subtitles are SDH, but on the other 2 seasons with subtitles, it is. That makes sense. No sense that is, huh? Also, for some reason, the disc 4 guide, it says Know Your Foes, but then on disc 6, it says Know Your Foes featurette. So I guess one of them just isn't featurette. Let's take a look inside. There's no actual on the disc. The stupid idiotic camera won't focus. There's an art, but it's redesigned to have like a weird texture like a lot of Warner Bros. DVDs, which I can't really actually describe once you have one of these DVDs yourself. Also, the sidewalk art looks really horrible. But yeah, whenever you just have full color artwork, I think that would look way better than just having this with the horrible texture. But anyway, this DVD is good, except for that it's not really, because it has shitty, confusing menus and not really that good bonus features, so I guess that could also be criticism for the original DVD. In fact, this release features everything wrong with the original releases, with there barely even being any actual good extras, but the menus up there are like less shitty and confusing. So I guess there's that. Yeah, I encourage you guys to comment down below and what my next video should be if you guys watch it all the way through, because people barely listen to watch these. But if you are the few lucky people who gets the chance to actually watch this, then leave a comment down below and recommend stuff. Good night, or whatever time you're watching this. Good something.